What's the haps? I'm Meroka, and welcome back to the Strangelands server. I am down a life. Not that we have lives, but you know, I'm up to 1 death. And as you may see from my levels are somewhat diminished from where they were. I've died. I started a new project. I knew it was going to be risky starting out, but yeah, there we go. So, it's also a really resource intensive. I have got with me what I think should be enough to finish, hopefully, or at least expand what I've got going on. We shall head over there just shortly and have a look. I have gone through... Seriously, I am so low on iron compared to what I used to have. Between that beacon and between building those pistons. Those pistons are the big part of the project, the really resource-intensive one, because every individual piston uses a ridiculous amount of stuff. If you want a stack of pistons, that is a stack of redstone, a stack of iron, 4 stacks of cobble, and 3 stacks of wood. That one takes a... That one always surprises me when I take... This is the quickest way there, but it always surprises me how long that pearl takes to land. I'm like, is that gonna land? Is it? Where's it coming down? A few seconds later, boop, and then we're here. So yeah, as it happens, I'm not all that far from. Down here is, in fact, the end portal. Yeah, my house was really close to this damn thing. I had no idea. Ta-da! Silverfish still active. Are we keeping that for a reason? I just put my safety equipment on. Woo, a lot of these guys. Jeez. Hi guys. Yeah, hi. Matter of fact, let me turn the noise of those bloody guys down, because there are going to be a lot of them. So, otherwise it's going to get really annoying. There's still snowmen, still throwing their junk everywhere. Let's head on over here, along this dangerous, treacherous precipice. Do you want to... No? Okay, I was going to nudge him off. It was going to be evil. I wish I like nudging these guys off. See ya! See you later, guys. You going to go full too? Whee! Forever. Into the void, never to be seen again. It's okay, he's an Enderman, he likes the void. Maybe? I don't know. They pretty much live in a floating island in the middle of the void. I would hope they like the void. Otherwise, they're in a place they don't much like. As you may be able to see through the mask, coming up ahead is a massive structure that cost me a lot of materials. I think I'm safe to take the mask off now. That is a genuinely safety equipment when you're working with large groups of Endermen. The pumpkin is honest to God safety equipment. So we've got one of these. You may have seen one of these before. Oh, ooh, hi. Yeah, that caught me off guard, landing on my face. Yeah, you've probably seen these before. If you haven't, well, do I have a treat for you? This is an Enderman farm, or at least the beginnings of an Enderman farm. Yeah, this ridiculous structure is just the start of it. It has basic functionality. It works. So basically, there's a spawning platform up there with pressure plates and pistons, so when an Enderman spawns, it lands on a pressure plate, which gets pushed off, and it falls 44 blocks down here, which is precisely the right amount to kill an Enderman, which makes it a good place to get pearls, if you wanted some pearls. However, with the flick of a switch, I can bring these up, which is good. I don't want to do that, otherwise I'm going to end up with too many Endermen, but if I get downstairs, hopefully without stepping off to my death, that's fairly straightforward. There's redstone along these blocks, and redstone next to the top half of a piston makes it go. Pistons are kind of weird. I can never get my head around pistons, but yeah, redstone being next to the top half of a piston makes it go, so that's why the slabs are covering it up there. So the slabs are covering up redstone, the redstone powers this row of pistons, and the lever is connected via a NOT gate to these 2 redstones to go into there, and it just powers the entire row, because, well, it's less than 16, so it does the whole thing in one go, so that's all good, that's easy, that's no trouble. That was not too hard to set up, so that does this. What is the objective of doing such things? Well, it allows you to do that. One-shot kills. Again, I'm sure many people will be familiar with the setup, but, you know, there's first time for everything. I imagine a lot of people might not be familiar with such things, so we're going to take a look at how these dang things work. So that's the landing mechanism. We're going to head upstairs, and I'm going to try and build some more floors on this damn thing. I don't know... I'm not 100% well-versed on how to attach extra floors to it, but it's going to be a little bit... It's going to be experimental, I guess. We're going to try out new things. Also, I'm pretty certain Endermen are going to spawn where they're not supposed to up here, so that could be a problem. Yep, because I haven't put a floor on... Whoa. Uh-oh. Hi. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. I can't walk out on there because these are our platforms. If an Enderman steps on here, because I'm too close, nothing's going to spawn up here now, unfortunately. But basically, they will step onto there. If you step on any one of those, and I have no desire to do so, but these pistons. If you step on that, the redstone goes to that block powers the piston, and the piston pushes these cobblestone blocks out, which shoves whatever happens to be stood on there, be it human or Enderman, down to their death. Oddly enough, this is not how I died. You'd be surprised. How I died was I accidentally walked backwards off the edge while building one of the rings. The rings are... excuse me. The rings are in place to stop Endermen spawning further down, because at the bottom ring is there just to stop Endermen walking out, and then obviously that gives Endermen another place to spawn, so then you have to put one every 3 blocks up, all the way up, because otherwise any 3 block or taller space is somewhere an Enderman could spawn. So that's trouble. Desperately trying not to step on these pressure plates, so I'm going to go flying, and that seems like a very real risk. Is he going to activate it? Yay! He's going to test... Come on, test it out. Whee! There we go. That is how that one works. Live demonstration for you there. Woo! Woo! Okay, so we've got... basically, if I keep building these up, Endermen are going to fall further and further and further and further and further, and they're going to take more and more and more and more and more damage, and we only want them to take 43 or 44 depending on the mechanism damage. I suppose it doesn't matter beyond that if you just wanted to kill mechanism, but if you want to keep them alive for an XP farm, you want them to fall 43 blocks. So we've got the vines on both sides, so no matter which side of this you go down, you're pretty much going to grab the vines and get snared and... get stopped before you hit the bottom, and then there are a row of buttons there which they do nothing. The buttons, they do nothing. They are just there to stop vines growing further down and ruining things, because vines have a tendency to, well, grow a little bit. So that would be a thing they would do. So I want to add another row onto these, and I'm not totally sure how one attaches the next row. So I guess we need one. We need another one exactly like this, stacked, I guess, immediately on top of it. So if I put a row of... Let's hop on up here, and hope no... Are we all clear? Have they all fallen off? They've all fallen off, right, so I can see what I'm doing. Oh my god, that's so much better. It would be not... I suppose just for the purposes of working, I should probably do like a texture pack that has the transparent pumpkins, because I know those exist. It's a little bit cheaty, I know, it's kind of... I don't like that, but it would certainly help things. So if I go... let's work from that end. Bound to walk backwards off one end of one of these things sooner or later. So that goes there. I need to try and figure out what I'm doing based on the ones above. So this is where the redstone's going to go. That's not. I did lose, when I died, I lost not as much stuff as you might think. I know I'm running around in like iron gear here, but this is just spare. All my good stuff is stored safely away in a chest somewhere. I do not want anything going wrong whilst I'm doing this. No, sorry, Bob. So yeah, that's playing it safe here. I did lose my diamond axe, the diamond axe of Silk Touch. That's the one. Yeah, that was a nice one. I'll be honest. I'm going to put that in later. Actually, let's put the right. How do I want to do this? I want these are the more expensive ones. So these go. There are It's 17 wide, which is kind of an odd number, but I kind of needed an odd number. But so it's symmetrical. There's one on every other, so there's 8 of these on each side. Dun. Well, not one there. Very real risk of things flying off into the void here. It's unpleasant. You keep losing stuff. That's okay. And then redstone, because it's a cheaper one. And there we go. Which is exactly the same as we have down there, except they have platforms in front of them. I have not got those there yet. Suppose, hang on, just for the sake of keeping things maintained and whatnots, put that there. Let's get some more ladders, keep building upwards. Use this as my maintenance shaft, as it were. Can I get up there? Yeah, that's fine. It should be okay, I guess. And then Ali, ooh, if I had missed that jump, ooh, my god, yikes, that would have been a fun one. Yeah, let's get another row of these in here. I think I know what I'm doing with this now. There's nothing else juts out here, is there? So I'm kind of wondering where potentially could be for Endermans to spawn. I'm sure this will create somewhere, but again, half slabs and such are pretty good at keeping the mobs away. We kind of need to design this in such a manner that the only places an Enderman can particularly spawn. Whoops. Let me just close Facebook. The only places a Enderman can spawn is basically you want that to be on a platform, a pressure plate. That's the word. Words. I know words. I'm good with those. This is only what I do. Right. So I want more of these. There. I suppose I could do it all in one go. I shouldn't have these ender pearls on my bar quite so close to it because I'm bound to just accidentally grab an ender pearl and just throw it off into the. Whoa. Yep. I'm bound to do something stupid. Oh god, where's that going? Let me get that one off my bar as well. What the hell? You need that for like building downwards onto things. Oh god, that's landed on the oh, that landed on the cobblestone. Oh no, there was redstone down there. Oh no. That's probably ruined everything forever. Good lord. I'm gonna have to go check on that later. Not too constant. It's not major redstone down there, so it's okay. It's okay. So then we'll have 1, 2. Is it 1, 2 spaces? How tall are these? It's immediately one up, and then we'll have. Oh yeah, there's no room for an Enderman to spawn here. That's fine. That's cool. That's dandy. That's groovy. We like it. I suppose you could fill it all in, but that seems like a tremendous waste of resources. Let's put the sticky pistons in. Like so. Okay, just along here. Now the fact is, on the server, I know Blitz has recently built a very, very efficient XP farm, which is a design I think Fixer found somewhere else on the internet. What am I doing with these? These are in the wrong place. Of course these are in the wrong place. These are going to break all the friggin' things. Damn it. Undo. Control Z. Yeah, Blitz has recently built a fairly high efficiency XP farm that doesn't use anywhere near the resources this does, which is okay if you want just the XP. If you want the ender pearls, which are always nice. No! Oh, that's not coming back. I am now 1 piston short of all the things I need. God damn it! Yeah, these are cobblestone, right? Yeah. Oh, god damn it! Throwing everything everywhere. So, then these sit on top. Right. Then the pistons sit on top of that. So yeah, we got a thing that's over Blitz's island under the water thing, whatever the hell he's building. That gets you to level 30 in a very, very, very short space of time. It just uses pigman mechanics to drop loads and loads of pigmen in a very, very short space of time over a cliff. And no, I don't think mine can compete with that just yet. Whoop! Oh, that was a bit hairy. But I'm hoping at full capacity it should be reasonably comparable. It should hopefully be decent, and of course, like I say, ender pearls are a good source of calcium and vitamin C and teleportation. So if you want to get around a bit quicker, you need an Enderman farm, so why not spend ridiculous quantities of cobblestone and iron and slime and wood and redstone building such things as these. Yeah, why not indeed? So that's nearly a second one in place. Let's put the blocks in. Don't want to walk backwards off the edge. Been there, done that before building stuff. Not on this particular project, but I've done that before. Up top of a tall building, you're walking backwards like, oh, I'll just put a row of blocks here and then, whee! Oh, I didn't see where that edge was. I'm going through a lot of cobblestone. Fortunately, I have a lot of cobblestone, but yeah, there you go. Right, I don't think it'll be an issue, but the fact that these are... Is this right? Yeah, this should be right. Yeah, this is right. The fact that these are wooden ones means they can be activated by items, which is concerning me slightly. Just slightly. Let me, suppose, need to build up one higher so I can get to this. Boop, you there. Alley-oop. Cross there. Another row of these. Then we should be basically, it should be twice as fast as it was because I've just doubled the amount of Enderman mechanism there is in here. I shouldn't have jumped across there so soon. It is really I'm not that good at parkour. It's really unnerving being up here when those are like quite prepared just to go, well, see you later. Pew! I don't have my long 4 boots on. I suppose if I wanted to be super pro about it, I could throw an ender pearl downwards whilst I'm falling. I've never done that before. I don't trust myself to be able to do that in a high-pressure situation, such as on the verge of death. Anyway, let's give this a testaroo. Matter of fact, whilst we're waiting for things to fall, let's make sure I didn't completely annihilate my redstone. I guess I didn't. That looks okay, that looks intact. I think that probably hit that and fell off that way. So let's put it onto. You can still step into this, and I would advise wearing safety gear whilst you're doing this as well. Damn it, they can teleport out. This room needs building and finishing so they can't get out of this little trappy area. Because at the minute it's not very trappy, it's just an area. Well, this is a disappointing raid. Where are they all at? Are they all spawning on the edges, I bet? Yeah, there's a lot of efficiency details to be made for these kind of things. That's kind of, you need to deal with anywhere where they can spawn where they're not supposed to spawn, and yeah, just a lot of cleanup work. This isn't too bad though, actually. At 2, that's better. That's better. It's good. It's good. I'm liking it. It's all right. I'm going to add a couple more to it though. I've got enough materials, or I had enough materials. I'm now 1 sticky piston short apparently, but I had enough materials to add another 2 floors to this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I won't stick here with you whilst I'm doing it, but I shall cut away, do a spot more building, and I'll bring you back once I'm ready to show you it once I've doubled its capacity once again. I may still need to add yet more floors, but I think once I'm up to 4 floors, it should be running at some kind of reasonable speed. So let's turn that off, and I shall bring you back once we've got a little bit more capacity in this thing. You know what I've just realised? I haven't doubled the capacity at all. Can an Enderman fit in there? No, it can't. Oh good lord, I gotta strip all this out. Oh my word, I had not gambled on that. Ooh, I got more work to do. Yikes. Yeah, build these 1 higher when you're doing these at home, folks, if you can be bothered to do these at home. They're pretty intensive. Yikes, yeah, leave a 3 gap. Leave a 3 gap. Damn it. So, I died. I mean, again. Up to 2 for this project. 2 this monstrosity is claimed from me. Shame, I kind of liked having that 0 by my name. At this point it was fairly prestigious. After the inadvertent expiry of Dr. Brian Logan 111, I think I may have been the only person with a 0 left on the server, I'm not sure. But there are none, I guess everybody is died now at this stage. So one thing needs doing, nuts. How do I get up there and do this effectively? Like this? Well, no, I can't get up there. I want to cap the top of it off with this. I mean, I may extend it further upwards in the future. 4 floors will do me for now, just as a kind of a starting point, I guess. It should be 4 times more efficient than I currently had. So that should do me okay, I think. Should be alright. I don't know if I have enough slabs to do this. This could be concerning. I want that cobble back, so I'm running out of scaffolding quite urgently. I literally used almost all the cobble I had on me. Is this going to be enough? Yes. Barely. So, oh, would you mind, sir, there we go. Thank you very much. So, a few things to note. This is not necessarily the most efficient. Firstly, I could add more floors to this, so it's not the most efficient design in that regard. At the minute, it's very, very basic. It's not as basic as it was a couple hours ago, but it's pretty basic as far as these ender grinders go. There are a number of efficiencies you can make. I mean, this is based on an old design. I think the YouTube video I copied from, which I believe was DocM77's tutorial on this. He made that some considerable time ago as well, and yeah, that's fairly outdated. There have been a number of refinements and improvements and changes to the design, which I believe make things a little bit better these days. Yeah, I'm not really bothered to do my research in that regard. To be honest, I was a little bit lazy. I was like, just give me the basic one. I'm not the sort of person who wants to go for all the fancy refinements. I know Etho came up with a rather fancy contraption that allows you to kill them all with 1 shot of TNT. That would require purchasing a lot of stuff from Tavish, and who can be bothered with that? Nobody wants to give him business. Just kidding. I did have to give Blitz quite a lot of business for the construction of this. because obviously that slime didn't come from thin air. So here's the man with the slime shop, and indeed the slime farm. Cleaned him out good. I hope he's restocked by now. But yeah, I do feel like compared to all of his other deals, he's got, what's it got? One quartz block is 4 slime blocks. Compared to his other asking prices, that seems like a ludicrously good deal. So yeah, I went with that one. So I have quartz. Quartz is not hard to come by. So do you wanna? Okay, go away. I was going to tell him to fall off, but if he wants to just go away, that's fine too. Right, you're gonna have to go fall. Can you fall? Fall. Go on. Whee! Don't worry, Endermen like falling. I have it on good authority. I don't like falling so much. That was terrifying. Oh, okay. Let's not do that one again. I say that, I have done that so many times. I am astonished I've only died twice. I really am. Oh boy, yeah, this is treacherous. Okay, hi. Do you wanna go for fall as well? You enjoy falling. Whoa! Oh, jeez. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. So whilst I'm finishing this up, I suppose I will run past you. Don't forget a couple of things I need to run past. Don't forget we have the competitions, the contests on the Strangelands server at the moment. We have one which is for naming our spawn village, which is okay. I'm okay. Okay, firstly, yes, we have one for naming the spawn village, which has not yet got a name, months after the server has been around. Well, I think a lot of people didn't really think it needed a name, but Mod keeps whinging about it, so yeah, we need a name. So if you've got any ideas on that score, you can go over to there's a thread on Reddit in the Strangelands subreddit, which will be linked in the description below. You can go check that out, and you can leave your suggestions there, and come on, fall off. There we go. Am I one short? I am one short. That sucks. Okay. How have I lost? I've lost one somewhere. Or am I 2 short? I may be 2 short. I have stone. Fine. That'll do me. Oh, god damn it, I had spruce wood. I could have done it with the spruce wood. Nuts. Just for the sake of consistency, I guess I'll make the spruce wood ones. So yeah, if you have suggestions over there, you can win some games from, well, because we all do a lot of YouTube, devs tend to send keys out for review copies and things, and some get a little, over-enthusiastic. So there's plenty of people who got spare game keys and whatnot, so those are available as prizes. There'll be a list of what's available on that thread as well. I think there's stuff like Far Cry 3 in there as well. I don't know where that one came from. Maybe someone just had a gift copy of that and they're feeling really generous. I know a lot of my spare stuff that I tend to own and do my occasional giveaways with are usually just spares that devs have sent me, but yeah, there you go. So there's some freebies up for grabs there, and of course, if you are into the old LPing thing, which you might well be, many people are these days, I'm going to tidy this up just so there's less place for things to spawn. Bam, there, can't spawn on that now, it's still there for maintenance. Rid of that. If you're interested in joining the server, up to now we have been closed to applicants, we've not been accepting them. We are at the moment. If you wish to apply to join the server, that is a thing you can do. If you want to go, there's another thread on the subreddit, which again will be linked in the description below, but if you want to go and show us your LPing prowess and your building prowess, basically the contest is to build... Now how on earth did you get there? You're not supposed to be able to spawn there, I don't think. Maybe he fell there or wandered there or something. We'll see how this works. So yeah, if you think you've got what it takes to join the server, looking for people to make a sort of almost like a pilot episode, I suppose. Make an LP video of you doing as you would do on your first day on the server, building a house at spawn. So we wish to see your building prowess and your commentary prowess, and the best one as judged at the end of October. Hey. The best ones, as judged at the end of October, will win glorious prizes. In fact, glorious prizes are you'll be whitelisted on the server, and you can come join us and make videos with us, and it'll be awesome. So that'll be a thing. Now, is this going faster than it was? I feel like it is. Is it going 4 times faster than it was? Hard to say. I don't know that it is. It doesn't necessarily seem massively faster. Do I need to add a ridiculous number of floors to this? Is 4 not enough? It could be. That may be a thing. I'm not sure how many is optimal number of floors on this kind of thing. This does not need. This does not seem like it's going 4 times faster than it was. See how many Endermen we can sort of gather while we're waiting. So every time I've seen, you know, other people's enders, it's usually crowds and crowds and crowds and crowds and crowds of Endermen in like no time at all. It takes them, it fills up in seconds, and then you can just go through and mow down Endermen. Mine doesn't do that yet. Leave that there for a moment. I'm going to go up there and just make sure they aren't sort of getting stuck anywhere stupid. Because this should be working, I think. Assuming I built it right. I have built it right, haven't I? To be fair, I built it wrong once already. I mean, aside from the fact... I mean, I showed you where I went wrong. I did that again. I built almost all of it, and then... at the end, once I was done... the top 2 floors, I'd done the exact same mistake twice again. There are no Endermen up here. None are getting stuck anywhere. These are all clean. There are three wide spaces. They don't need to be like 4 wide spaces or anything, do they? That would be concerning. If they need to be 4 wide... I should have really, like, triple-checked this. I mean, God knows I've looked at enough references, but... yeesh, if this is still wrong after all this time, I am concerned. Well, there's a few of them in here. They're piling up a little bit. Getting there. Hey, you escaped. You're an escapee. This is because my roof is not yet low enough. Obviously, at the minute, this is sort of a bit of a precipice. It's a bit of a death trap. You probably wouldn't want to hang around here too safely, but I'll build a room here. I'll build a platform, build a little enclosure to keep all the Endermens in, and give you... we'll add some space for enchanting and whatnots. That kind of stuff. Probably could stand to have a ender chest in here as well. That would probably help things out. People access to all their stuff. Either way, I can go and murder all these guys now. Still out, yeah, they still hit really hard if you look at them rather than hit them. So it's still helpful to have a pumpkin. If you have a pumpkin, or just stand off to the side. Can I hit them from here? I can. Let's heal up, I think might be helpful. I don't know which one's angry at me. So there's a lot of them growling, or someone's growling. I wish to change the mode of this now. Can I change this back? Yoink. Oh god, that lets them all out. Don't do that. I don't know how to change this most effectively. I suppose I got to let them all out, haven't I? In order to just change it back to kill mode. I'm not familiar with these devices. I'm going to die here. Just don't look at them, I suppose. Ow. 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 God damn. One of them was angry. Oh, jeez. One of them was angry. Oh, I thought I was okay. That's a dangerous thing. That's why you need a roof around it so they can't get out. Because if they can get out, they're just like, hello, punch. Oh, God. Ow, my face. Yeah, I don't want that. Do not want that. Let's go see what's left of my stuff, I suppose. Not that I had much left, and I suppose that's for the best. I really didn't have... I used up all the building materials on building it, so there's nothing useful in construction that I could have possibly lost, and... Alley-oop. Over that way. There's nothing useful left in construction I might have lost there, and I didn't have anything of any real noteworthy value whatsoever on me, I don't think. I had one iron pickaxe, I suppose, that I'd crafted but hadn't started using. That's probably the worst thing I could have lost. I mean, dying the second time, I lost my iron sword, and the pumpkin were the most exciting things that I lost there. Yeah, it's not worth carrying expensive stuff on you whilst you're doing this kind of thing. It don't end up so well for you, or for me. Oh, and because this bridge is 128 blocks wide... Oh, this one's still there. This bridge is 128 blocks wide, which is the radius at which things stop spawning. However, the fact that these are here presumably means that they must have... Yeah, they must have fallen off of the top of this, so... Ow! Yeah, die. Jesus. They hit so bloody hard! Oh my god. Yeah, the only way they could have got there is if they had wandered over here from previously. Good lord. Right, I'll claim my pressure plates, they're important. Whew, I got my baked potatoes, that's important. I did lose the other pickaxe. I have lost my iron pickaxe. That's gone. That is a goner. Well, I need to get this purified, but and for now, I still don't think it's a good source of XP, but I'll keep working on this, so you can see where I'm going with this. Maybe a lot more resources to go yet before I get this into some sort of effective state, but it's coming along, So I'll leave that there for now. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Meroka. I'll see you next time.